Hello, and welcome to Feed the Ultimate Beast, with me, the most dippy one, aka MrSuryt. Over at bees again, of course, doing a bit more on bees today. Well, kind of. I was debating whether or not I should... Well, these golems trying to come and pick up my saplings. They can take the cherries. Yeah, I was debating whether or not I should automate the bees today, or if I should get a more permanent seed production happening. Now, I've decided seed oil I do need for the next part of this. The oil that I'm doing all this for, I don't actually need. So, I guess that means... Back off. No. I guess that means we're going to be doing seed oil production today. Just whack these trees in here. I can't keep up with them. They're just going crazy. So anyway, let's fall down here. Well, maybe not so far down. We do have... Well, let's go have a look. We do have quite a bit of seed oil. There you go. And we do have the farm downstairs in the base. Sort of over there. Sending through seeds every so often. Not so much though. We want to get something decent. We want to get the chestnuts and the walnuts, which produce a lot more. About 10 times as much. A little bit over 10 times. But anyway, for that we are going to make a multi-farm. We may even make a couple of multi-farms. And to start with the multi-farms, well, the first machine you're going to be needing is a carpenter, bronze, glass, and a sturdy casing. I still keep calling these machine frame or machine casing, I think they used to be called. But yep, sturdy casing is just bronze like an oven. That'll get you a carpenter. I am going to end up moving these around a little bit, but for the time being, just plonked them down here. The next machine you could see over there was the thermionic fabricator. This one here baffles a lot of people, and I was a little bit thrown out by it when I first built this as well. Thankfully I have used it multiple times since. Not terribly difficult, just a little bit different to what a lot of people are used to. So, yep, gold in the corners this time. 3 pieces of glass, another sturdy casing, and a chest, just a vanilla chest. Okay, so that's these 2 machines right here. They do need power. The thermionic fabricator, what catches a lot of people out with that is it does need a little bit more than what what are they called? Stirling engine. Stirling engine does not provide enough power for this. You'll need at least 2 Minecraft joules per tick, I believe it is. The carpenter, this one here, requires power. It also requires water. So just back here, I have an aqueous accumulator. Anyway, what are we going to use these for? Well, first of all, for the farm blocks, which we need for the multi-farm, we're going to need some tin electron tubes. I've got quite a few here, and I have already made quite a few. Tin electron tubes are made in the thermionic fabricator, like so. Let's take the recipe out. Alright, so what you do, thermionic fabricator, a little bit different than the carpenter. You do actually put the ingredients in, put them in like so, and if you've got all the ingredients down here, like we do now, it will actually take it from this inventory space down here, and you just click and take them. There you go. Nice and easy to make tin electron tubes. You will need to put glass over here. You can put glass panes. Glass works fine. And why you need so much power is because you need to melt that glass. And of course that gets you a liquid glass. If you use glass panes, for example, this is the power level required for this glass. It will be a bit higher. You may even be able to use sand. I can't remember. Glass works just fine. It's the easiest. It needs the least power, so I'll just stick with that. Okay, that's not the only thing that we're going to be needing in the thermionic fabricator. We are also going to be needing some copper electron tubes. And same recipe but with copper. And you just take them out like so. You can see it does use up a little bit of glass. Tiniest little bit of glass. But anyway, yeah, there are 2 electron tubes we're going to be needing, copper and tin. I'm not going to take them because I've already got them where I plan on building. Okay, so if you put a piece of tin electron tube, 2 wood slabs, they can be pretty much any wood slab. I've just used oak because it's obviously the most readily available. You'll need stone brick. You don't need stone brick, you need brick. Just about any kind of brick can work. I've used stone brick because it's one of the easiest. You can use mossy, normal brick, cracked stone brick. You can even use smooth sandstone. It is early. Or chiseled sandstone. And nether brick. And then your chiseled stone brick. So you can use a few different ones. They don't change the function. All they change is the appearance. So you can see over here as I flick through it, the mossy, for example, has a little bit of moss on the farm block. Of course, the brick made from clay is, well, a brick. Clay brick. So, yep. We've just gone with standard brick. And we say copper? Well, that's copper in the corner. And you're going to need a few of these farm blocks. Quite a few. And, first of all, you'll be needing it to craft the next item, and that is a gearbox. Multi-farms do need power, and it's the gearbox which allows you to put power into the multi-farm. They're just tin gears with one of those farm blocks. 3 tin gears, of course. Tin gears, we've made these a ton of times. It's just tin around a stone gear, which is stone around a wooden gear, which is sticks. Not a difficult one. So that's your farm gearbox. Oh, there you go. There's your there's your tin gear. I forgot I hadn't done that. The next item you'll be needing to be making out of your farm blocks is a hatch. That's 2 more tin gears and a trapdoor with the farm block on top. These allow items to go in and out of the multi-farm. Of course, you can just pull them in and out manually, but these allow you to automate that. Nice and easy. And the next one is a valve. Now the multi-farms need water, of course. Farm valve allows you to pump water into it. Again, you don't need to automate that water, but why would you not? And that is a farm block, another tin gear, and this time 2 pieces of glass. Okay, now there is one more, actually not one more, there's 2 more items I'm going to be needing. I'm going to be needing, using this recipe here, and using this recipe here. Now the carpenter is a little bit different in that you do not put the recipe here, the ingredients up here. You put the template. So we want gold like so, redstone like so, and once the items are down in this inventory, remembering this here is a template, those items are not there. When you built this template, I did not actually use up these here. You can see the progress bar going up here. Don't forget you need water for this particular recipe. And we will get intricate circuit board. You can make a few different types of circuit board. Just do one for the time being. And these are to modify your farm, the way the farm works. The intricate, using gold, this is the most advanced one, and this one you can control all 4 sides of the multi-farm. You'll see that in a little bit when we get over there. It's left click to place the items in there. And not you, I want bronze. To modify the circuit board though, you're going to be needing one of these. This here is a soldering iron. I actually already have one over there, but we now have 2. And we best take that out. We don't want to make a whole ton of them. Won't be needing those auto crafting tables. Let's whack them up here. Okay, missing resources. I think we're pretty much ready. I don't have any of the items on me. That's because I have them all at the build site. What we need to do now is find a build site. And yep, I've already got a build site picked out. We are going to place down the multi-farm right over here. Well, I've got myself a nice big tree. It's probably Minecraft's worst built giant tree, but it does the job. And I already have a multi-farm in here. This one here is not exactly perfect. It's kind of a mix between a managed and a manual farm, but it's doing the job. This one here is farming the seeds off the trees, and it's shipping them over there to be turned into seed oil. So let's just go in here. Now this setup, I've got a few extra things in here that you don't actually need for a manual farm. I have them set up pretty much to future-proof this in case I decide that I want to make this into a different type of farm. Okay, so we're going to build something very similar to this. Well, and I have a little storage room in here where I have all the items I'm going to be needing for today's build. So let's just get some of these off my hotbar. Okay, we're going to be needing some stone brick. Might need a bit more than that. We're going to be needing some farm blocks. Hopefully I don't need more than that. We're going to need a farm gearbox, farm hatch, take a few of you, farm valve. What else are we going to be needing? We're going to need a few ender chests, don't need the glass. APRS backpacks, won't be needing you or that ender pouch. Might need you. Tell you what, we'll take some glowstone instead of the torches. We are going to be needing 4 of you. Got 1 of you. Going to need an aqueous accumulator. And I might make this one all chestnuts. Okay, gonna need some... Oh, we've already got some of that. That's good. Where's it got? Yep, we've got the liquid ducts. Redstone energy cell. This one's empty. We're going to need to get rid of these items, which we will not need. We'll take and just a couple of you. These ones here are a little bit different. What else are we going to need? We're going to need diamond transport pipe. Some wooden transport pipes. We're going to need some autarkic gates. Going to have to drop off some more stuff. Getting a bit of lag here. It's getting annoying. So we have... Get some stone transport pipes. Alright, I'm pretty sure we've got just about everything we're going to need. Maybe some bone meal. There we go. All good, all good. Alright, let's go build this thing. Before we do that though, we're going to have to go sort out this lag. One sec. Okay, we're back again. I say again because I have tried to record again and Fraps still wants to be a pain. Down you get. Off you go. Don't worry, you won't die. Well, you are already dead, I guess. Anyway, let's place this farm down here. I'm going to just whack down a bit of glowstone. You guys can see a little bit better. And put one down in here. Seeing as we're going to be working down here for the most part. Alright. So, farm block. Farm block is a multi-structure, which means multiple blocks building the one item. We are going to make this the largest size possible, which is a 5x5x4. That will require 100 of these farm blocks. You'll also need an area 17 by 17 wide, and that should give you a farm space of 180. Should be enough. Should be enough, I think. Oh, mouse is playing up. Still getting a little bit of lag, but it's not fraps generated. Not too sure what it is. It's yeah, since the latest patch, things have been happening a little bit differently. Oops. Oh, no, we don't want that one just yet. Thank you, but not yet. Yeah, there's it's almost like I'm playing on a multiplayer server. Blocks are taking a little bit of time from the time I click to the time they appear. Place this last one. This will turn into a multi-block. Now, I've just broken that because you will see, hopefully, there we go, it's been turned into a multi-block, multi-farm. Alright, this is the basic multi-farm, and it is set up for trees. If I were to grow trees in this, so put dirt here and saplings here, this will, if provided with water, power and fertilizer, this will end up planting trees and cutting them down. I don't want the trees cut down though, I want the fruit from it, so we're going to change it up just a little bit, turn it from a managed into a manual farm. So let's go down here, and where's the way in? There it is. Oh, well, flying skills leave a lot to be desired. Alright, in here, this is where we're going to work all our magic. No, this is where we're going to lag. That is perfect. Just when I wanted it. We might have to push through the lag in order to get it to stop. So what we're going to do, we're going to create an item using the soldering iron that will turn this into a manual farm. Now first of all, we're not playing with electric engines. Click here, move it across. Managed farms, if I was to put a circuit in here and different kind of electron tubes here, it would change what the farm grows. We don't want managed though, I just mentioned that. We want manual farms. Manual farms, basically you've got to place the dirt yourself and the trees. You can grow them with bone meal that way. You can't grow trees with bone meal if you have a managed farm. Anyway, we grab this circuit board, we whack that up here. This is how we're going to do it. Copper electron tubes, 1, 2, 3. When we place this one here, this here will build 4. There you go. We now have an intricate circuit board. That is the most advanced circuit board available for multi-farms. For our manual farm, and all those, we are, well, we're making an orchard, aren't we? To grow ourselves, oh, there we go, lag's gone. To grow ourselves some fruit farms. We place this in here and it changes over to cherries. Awesome. Okay, now we want to give this thing some water. We did pick up an aqueous accumulator and some cobblestone cover strips. We did not pick up some water. That's okay. I've got a bucket here. I did have a second bucket in my inventory. I cleared it out just before I started recording. That was silly of me. We're going to place the water down here. Right, like so. Aqueous accumulator in the middle, right there. And where's our liquid duct? Liquid duct. Whoa, 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 whoa. We can't have water going straight into the farm. We need a valve. Now, this structure is no longer a structure. I broke it. If I place down the valve, though, it is now rebuilt. As long as you don't destroy the very center block, This will remember everything you've told it, everything you've done, and all the items will remain in it if you break just a single item like that. Now this aqueous accumulator is producing water at a very slow rate. So let's find the hole. I should be able to find some water down here. We're going to have to make 2 trips because I stupidly left one of my buckets back in the sorting room. Back up we go. Come on, don't fly too fast, do I? Alright, now, the cover strips you can see, they basically just hold the water in there. Perfect. Next, we are going to want items coming out of the multi-farm. And for that, we are using the hatch. Now, I'm going to put 3 hatches in. I don't need 3 hatches. Actually, 2 hatches would do. But I'm going to put 3. And the reason is I am future-proofing. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. The structure should recreate itself in a minute. There you go. Water's still in there. Alright, now this hatch here. Where's my pipes? If the hatch is at the bottom, with a pipe coming out of the bottom, or a chest or whatever, the items that come into here will fall out. They'll just simply fall out. Can't stop them from falling out. Which means I am going to need space here because I don't want items falling out of this one. Okay, next we are going to place down... Now, we don't need to place these here. We can just put the ender chests that I'm planning on putting there. First one, this one here. This here just goes into my sorting system. So, we want anything... This is more future-proofing, but anything that is not the seeds, we want to go into here. There's not going to be anything, but future there may be. The next one is this one here, this ender chest. This... We don't want you just yet. This is going to my seeds, and you've just seen a walnut go through. Oh, excellent. Chestnut. Excuse me, that's exactly what I wanted. Because we want to make it so that anything going... or the only thing going green is chestnuts. Now when this farm plucks a chestnut, it will come down and go through over to my seed production. Alright, now this spot here, we are going to place one of our wooden pipes up there. Let's break this so we can see what we're doing. Right here we are going to place this chest. This chest here goes to my sorting system. I need a wrench. Goes to my sorting system. We're just going to flip it over so it comes out of this chest. And in the sorting room I have got fertilizer being made and put into this chest. Can use Tesseracts, remember, but I like to be able to just look at what we've got in there. Okay, we could put an engine on this wooden pipe. That would, of course, pull the fertilizer out. Instead, we're going to put an autarkic gate. Much easier, much neater. And we are going to say, when the fertilizer is at 50% or less, energy pulse. That's the neat thing about these gates. They're smart enough to know. Oh, look at that. It is pumping in fertilizer into this spot here. Funny enough, exactly where it needs to go. When it gets to 50%, so half a stack, 32, it will stop pumping in. That will always keep that flowing. Water will always be flowing here. One more block we need, isn't there? We need to power this thing. Let's put a gearbox here. Probably should have powered it to begin with. All the fertilizer, it's in there. It is in there. Once we click on that, and we get our farm block back, there you go. It always puts a little bit extra in, because obviously there's the time that the item travels through here. It's still going to be less than half. Anyway, power. We need to power it, don't we? We'll place down a, well, it's an empty redstone energy cell right here. We need to power that. Where'd my Tesseracts go? Seem to have forgotten the Tesseracts. Not a problem. Alright, we'll place you there, you there. Wrench you to say come out of that into the farm. And we need to go get the Tesseract, which I nearly forgot to pick up. Yep, got plenty of Tesseracts there. Okay, I'm stuck. And let's head back in. I have a feeling this is going to be quite the long episode. Alright, we'll place this Tesseract down here. I have already got, we're going to have to change it over to own. Tree power. Click yes, and we want this to receive only. So that's going to receive power from where I have the corresponding Tesseract set up. I'm just going to power this here. You can see power is going in and it is going out. There we go. We do have power here. We've used up one piece of fertilizer. Unfortunately, this is a manual farm, not a managed farm. Which means we need to do everything, including placing the dirt. And when you know what, I forgot to pick up the dirt. Before we do that, we need to place down these here bricks. Now this here, maximum size, so you go 6 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not really a misclick. And you do that on all sides. I've already got it measured out, so it shouldn't be a problem. Now you're going to need 180 blocks for this. This part in the middle you can fill in. Just fill it in on a diagonal. Oh, missed one. Like so. There you go. Now, you do this right the way around. On every side. Let's fly up so you can see what it looks like. So you do it on every side. You then, with the manual... Wrong way. With the manual, you are going to need to place the dirt there yourself. You can't just put the dirt in the system and have it place the dirt for you. Let's grab a bit of dirt. Going to need 180, of course. Back out. And over to my farm. Which one was it? It was this one here, I believe. Now, I will put the dirt in the farm. Goes here. And the saplings would go here. If this was a managed, not a manual, it would place the dirt down and it would place the saplings. We need to do that. I will do the rest, but I'll do that off camera. Now, ordinarily it would place dirt right the way over, covering all these. It's another thing about a manual farm. You don't actually need the full 180. You only need enough dirt to grow your trees. So I quite literally could just go 1, 2, 3, 4... Place down 4 saplings. What did we just place down? Chestnut. Bone meal it. There we go. That is now working. This farm is operational. When these leaves get fruit on them, the farm will pluck that fruit. So you don't need to place dirt everywhere. I'm placing dirt everywhere because of 2 things. 1, I'm a bit of an idiot. And 2... future-proof. Excellent. That worked too. So I don't actually know the best way of setting this up. Will that work? Probably not. Because of you. Let's waste these. Actually, do I have my grafter on me? Oh, I left it over there. No worries. Fail jumping! Yay! Come on. I missed the modular power armor. Hoping that will allow me to grow another one here. It does. There we go. Whoa. So yep, we've got 3 trees here. And I'm going to keep placing trees down right the way across here. Basically, as long as it's in a 4x4 for these trees. And it seems to be that if there is a gap above every single one, unlike what I've done here, fail jumping again, then it will grow. I am kind of wasting those ones there, but oh well. There we go. Yep, so I'm just going to place a whole heap of these trees down, and eventually we will have chestnuts coming up. Now, an added feature of this here is the top of the trees actually kind of continue the leaves. But, yep, not the best tree in the world. But anyway, I'm going to have to finish this off camera. I'm going to build 2 more over here. We are going to have 4 manual farms feeding chestnuts and walnuts into my seed system. That's the episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment. And I will see you next episode. Bye bye.